What's up, guys? This is AIEThunderclese, and welcome to my add-ons guide for rogues. So I had made some videos about a year ago, assassination guide, a combat guide, and they got some good responses, and I appreciate that, and thank you for all the people that emailed me and commented and left the positive comments. I really appreciate it. I apologize it's taking me so long to get back to some of you, or make a follow-up video to all those. And the number one comment I got, or question I got, was, what add-ons do you use? So, real simple. Let's make a video about it. Only a year later. And, you know, I apologize. You know, real life gets in the way, folks. But I do plan on making a lot more videos here in the very near future. I'm going to try to actually release videos here on a weekly basis, if not more frequent. So, if you like it, subscribe, and I'll be bringing you lots of rogue videos, especially with 4.3 coming out, and that little legendary dagger, or daggers, that we will be getting. So let's get into it here. The first add-on we're going to talk about is Titan Panel. It goes across the top, has tons of plugins you can get. Basically, search, Curse or whatever add-on place you want for Titan. They're going to have a lot of different plugins, anything from like gear repair to performance to how much gold your characters have there, and like Archae, which is a good archaeology mod, which I hate archaeology. It's the grindiest thing ever. So anything I can get to help me with it, as you can see, my level is not, it's around like 300 or so. So, yeah, that's a good mod for archaeology. And it tells you the time, and it tells you performance and stuff like that too. So it's a good little mod to get. Next one here is Sexy Map. And it basically lets you move the map anywhere you want to on the screen. I leave it up the upper right hand corner just because it gets out of the way there. But you right click on it, and you can go in there and you make it round, you can make it glow, you can make it animate, anything like that. I just like the basic square. Real easy to get around, and yeah, it's called Sexy Map. And the next thing we're going to look at here is Minimap Button Frame. And what it does is basically, when you look at your minimap, you're going to have all those little buttons around it by default. Those are all your add-ons usually. Well, what Minimap Button Frame does is it takes all those and puts it in a little collapsible frame. And you can move that anywhere you want to on the screen as well. And it frees up tons of space, and it makes it not so cluttered, And it's a must-have in my opinion. Just basically, easy to get around and easy to work with. Next add-on we have here is Smart Buff, and a lot of people that people like mages and priests and paladins like Smart Buff to help buff the group. But rogues can use it too. And you see here, this is where it tells you what buff you're missing. And basically, all you do is you just click on the little button. See right there, it says AIEThunderclese needs a poison. So I can do one of two things. I can either click on the little smart buff button, or I can scroll my mouse wheel down. And then, as you can see here, it will apply the poison. That simple. And here you can see I also click the button. It applies the poison, and what it does is about a minute before my poisons wear out. You can adjust that as well. You can change it to say 2 minutes before my poisons wear out to apply my poisons, and it'll kind of give you a little warning. Have it make a sound. And here, if you look in here, and you can see have instant poison. If you click on it, it says apply to my main hand, and then deadly poison apply to my offhand and my thrown weapon. So it works really well for rogues in that sense, and based on your spec you use, you can also do like a PvP spec if you use a different poison for that. Next up is X-Pearl, which is my unit frames. Very customizable. A lot of people use them. Very, very common. Another one's Pitbull. Both of them do about the same thing. X-Pearl's a little bit easier to get rid around. And as you can see, I move them down here. My frame, my target's frame, and then my target's target. And the reason I do that is I like to have everything kind of centralized in this middle location here. I want everything to be able to be within viewing distance. I don't want to look up to the left-hand side of the screen, back down to the center. I want everything right there in front of me. And you'll see once I get into combat here in a minute exactly why, because everything is in this centralized location. It makes it much easier. So you can move all those around, very easy. And also you can see I turned off the buffs for myself down there, and they are in the upper right hand corner. Next thing is Bartender. Bartender just replaces all of your action bars, and you can stack them up 2x2, 4x4, big squares, however you want to. It's very customizable. And also it's very easy to do key bindings with them as well. As you see, I do 3 rows of the standard 10 buttons across. And most everything on the rows 1 and 2 are keybound, which is very important for rogues. Try not to only click one thing. And also over here, this is kind of a macro and weapon switcher and stuff like that. So I can see I can equip my throwing weapon and then go over there in the middle of battle. If I need to equip my bow, which gives me better stats, I can do that as well. And I also have a couple macros over there for storage, just easy access, things I don't access all that much. And then also over here are my bags and my menus. And then I have a column of bars over there for like professions. They are completely hidden unless I mouse over there. So if I'm in battle, I don't even see them. So you see right now I don't see them, and boom, they're there as soon as I mouse over. That's all customizable in Bartender. These are things like my professions. And so here we have SCADA, which is my damage meter. All rogues need a damage meter, and I use SCADA. I like it the best. So here we go, looking into more of the combat stuff. And a lot of people ask me about this add-on right here. This is called Parrot. And it is a floating combat text replacement. I like it because it kind of makes a shell around my character. Any incoming damage or healing will be shown on the left over there. Any statuses will be shown right up above me. And then all the damage output will be on the right-hand side. Crits will show up as bigger numbers, as you can see there. Right now I'm not doing my rotation, really. But here we go into the rotation. So you see some more crits. You'll see a couple things here show up now. You'll see some white little icons pulsing with numbers above them. That's power auras. That's going to be a future video that I make. And then also the little combo bar button right above the little skull. That's called Nug Combo Bar. And you can move it around anywhere on the screen. I like it right there, so I know exactly how many combat points I have. The next thing is my mouse. This is called underscore cursor. Which it's not really actually spelled underscore, it's just a little underscore cursor. Basically what I use it for is so I don't lose my mouse on the screen. When there's 1,000 things going on the screen, it's kind of hard to find it at times, and it leaves that trail. And the last thing here, tidy plates. Basically what it does is it replaces the nameplates above your character, and makes it easier if you have aggro. So that's it. I know we kind of rushed through a lot of those, but if you have any questions, please let me know. More videos coming soon as far as power auras goes, and as 4.3 moves on, a lot more videos coming, guys. So thank you, have a great time, and as always, keep on roguing, I guess. I don't have really a catchy slogan. I need to come up with one. If you guys have ideas for a catchy slogan, let me know. And also, if you do have any questions, as far as add-ons go, what should I use, and there's also, if you have any suggestions for add-ons that I try, let me know down in the comments. And once again, guys, thank you. More videos coming soon. Peace.
AIEThunderclese. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, man. There you go. Keeping an eye on you, man. AIEThunderclese. Check out the channel, man. fucking rocks, keep on owning, and show those rogue skills. Fucking nice.